Right, today we're going to be doing a watering audit on my sprinkler system. Just going to do one little section here. I've got these rain gauge, sprinkler gauge catch cups. They have a nice little spike in here that goes into the ground and holds it into place, or you could also mount it somewhere. Now these come in increments, a tenth of an inch, and then so if you want to get your watering maybe twice a week, half an inch. Ultimate goal is 1 inch of irrigation per week. That's pretty standard. It may be a little less or a little more depending on the weather. I've got these 10 different gauges. I'm going to try to place randomly into my lawn here. So I definitely want to, insert them from the edges towards the middle, towards the other edges. So I'm going to go ahead and put one here. We'll go ahead and put another one here, maybe like in the middle. I'm pretty concerned about watering levels at the edges. That's one of the areas that I will find once in a while that it gets wilted. And I'm just pushing these down as close to the ground as possible, just as far as accuracy goes with. Now I'm just going to go ahead and turn my irrigation on for 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, I think we should be able to determine, based on measurements, how much we need to run in order to get maybe 5/10 of an inch per watering cycle. All right, let's go ahead and run this for 5 minutes and we'll check the results. All right, this should be shutting off any second now. All right, we have our 5 minutes completed. Now we can do the fun part, and we'll go ahead and check all the different gauges and see how consistent they are of one another. So I've gone ahead and drawn a map. So I've labeled 1 through 10 all the different gauge placements. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to record each gauge number, how much it collected, and then we'll go over the results. Gauge number 1, close to about a tenth of an inch, and number 2 I'm seeing about the same. 3 here I got a little bit of a higher value, 0.2. The first 2 were a tenth, so this was a tenth more. So here you can kind of see what it looks like. So this is at about, at the bottom here, the 10th of an inch. So after conducting this watering audit, it tells me that for every 5 minutes that I'm watering, I'm putting down about a tenth of an inch. Some areas got a little bit more than a tenth, but you want to take into consideration the areas that did not receive quite enough, add up a little bit more time, just so that you have everything that's caught up to half an inch of water when you do have your watering session. So according to my calculations, if you want to get a half of an inch of water put down in my circumstance, it's going to take 25 minutes to put down a half an inch per week. We're talking about 50 minutes, 50, per week. And you can break that down however you'd like. If you want to do it once a week, you can do that. I don't think that would work very well in my situation. It tends to dry out in between waterings where I live. I like to water more, so like every other day or every second day. Some people do every third day, but within the 7-day of that week, you want to make sure it all adds up. All the times that you water add up to the measurement that you conclude that you measured. And there really is no right or wrong way where you place your cups. Maybe if you want to put them in an area where they aren't, the lawn does not look as healthy, looks like it is wilted, maybe put more so in that area to give you a better idea, as opposed to areas that maybe look a little bit more lush. And then you'll see, hey, I'm getting 3 or 4 tenths of an inch here in 5 minutes, whereas the drought area is getting maybe half that or whatever. And it just really opens up a lot of data as far as your watering and how much you should be watering. And you can't just go by time, say, hey, I water an hour a week. Well, you water that much, but as far as time goes, but how much are you actually putting down? You need a measurement in order to have a healthy lawn. Your lawn's going to need, or your lawn and your soil is going to need around that inch and a half sometimes, where it's hotter in the summer.